How to can unlock ME 7.8.8 ECU using CGFC 200 without bricking it. If you work on modern ECUs, you already know how frustrating a locked Bosch ME 7.8.8 ECU can be. One wrong move, and you are staring at a very expensive paperweight. Now here is the interesting part. With the right update, the CGFC 200 can unlock this ECU safely. And today on Baabji Motors, I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works, what changed, and why this update actually matters in real workshop conditions. Hey everyone, this is Hussein, and welcome to Baabji Motors, your trusted home for real-world automobile diagnostics, ECU programming, and tool knowledge that actually helps technicians on the ground. Before we go any further, here is a quick but important disclaimer. This video is strictly for educational and informational purposes only. Everything you hear is meant to guide technicians, learners, and automotive enthusiasts. Always follow manufacturer instructions, safety practices, and local regulations when working on vehicles. All brand names and trademarks belong to their respective owners. Now here is something many technicians do not realize. Earlier versions of the CGFC 200 struggled with certain ME 7.8.8 ECUs where neither K-line nor can unlock would work reliably. That problem is now officially resolved, and the fix is bigger than it sounds. Also, if you're curious about the exact CGFC 200 programmer, adapters, or bench power tools I am using here, you will find them linked in the description. Those are affiliate links, which means the channel is supported at no extra cost to you. So here is the big question I want you to think about while watching. Why did can unlock fail on ME 7.8.8 ECUs earlier, and what exactly changed in the latest software to make it stable now? Stay with me until the very end, because I will break that down clearly, along with a practical insight most people miss. To can unlock in ME 7.8.8 ECU using the CGFC 200, the most critical requirement is software version. You must be running FC 200 software version 1.3.2.6 or newer. Without this update, the process is unreliable or completely unavailable on many units. This update introduced proper K-line and can unlock support for both ME 7.8.8 and M7 ECUs. In simple words, ECUs that previously refused to unlock through both communication methods can now be accessed correctly. That alone saves hours of wasted bench time. ME 7.8.8 ECUs are widely used across a massive range of vehicles. These include brands such as BYD, BHC, Buick, Chang'an, Changhe, Chery, Chevrolet, Dongfeng, Foton, FAW, Geely, Great Wall, Haima, JC, Jinbei, Lifan, MG, Mitsubishi, Rowi, Suzuki, Trumpchi, Wuling, Zodi, and several others under SAIC and regional manufacturers. If you work in the Asian or mixed market segment, chances are high you will see this ECU regularly. The same update also added support for M7 ECUs across almost the same brand list, making the CGFC 200 much more versatile for older Bosch platforms. Another major addition in this version is the 3 monitors not ready repair function. This is especially useful for emissions-related readiness issues. It supports multiple BMW ECUs like MSV80, MSD80, MSD81, MSD85 variants, and newer MG1CS series. It also covers Volkswagen Group ECUs such as MG1CS001, MG1CS011, MG1CS111, and M89.1.1, along with some Audi, Porsche, Lamborghini, Bentley, Volvo, and Link & Company applications. For workshops dealing with inspection failures, this feature alone is a big deal. Now let us talk about the actual can unlock process using a real example, such as a Foton vehicle equipped with a Bosch ME 7.8.8 ECU using the ST10F275 microcontroller. First, connect the CGFC 200 programmer to your computer using the USB cable. Make sure the software launches correctly and recognizes the device. Next, open the FC200 software and select the exact ECU model. This step is important because the software will display the correct wiring diagram for that ECU. Skipping this is how mistakes happen. Then connect the CGFC 200 to the ME 7.8.8 ECU using the correct adapter. Double-check the pin alignment and provide stable bench power. Clean power supply is not optional here. An unstable supply is the fastest way to ruin your day. Once everything is connected properly, enter the operation interface and select the CAN unlock function. Follow the on-screen prompts carefully and do not rush the process. This is one of those moments where patience saves hardware. Wait until the software confirms that the ECU has been unlocked successfully. When you see that confirmation, the ECU is ready for further operations like reading or writing, depending on your job. And yes, this is the part where many people panic and start clicking randomly. Do not do that. ECUs do not respond well to panic clicking, even though some technicians do. So now let us answer the question from the beginning. CAN unlock failed earlier because the communication handling for these Bosch ECUs was incomplete in older software. The version 1.3.2.6 update fixed this by adding proper K-line and CAN unlock logic, allowing the CGFC 200 to handle lock states that were previously unreachable. From my personal viewpoint here on Baabji Motors, this update makes the CGFC 200 a much more serious tool for real workshops, not just a budget bench programmer. If you regularly deal with Bosch ME platforms, this update alone justifies keeping the tool updated and properly configured. Here is a useful tip before we wrap up. Always save the original ECU data immediately after unlocking, even if your current job does not require writing. That backup can save you from a nightmare later. If this breakdown helped you understand CAN unlock on the ME 7.8.8 ECU better, let me know your experience or questions in the comments. I would love to hear what ECUs you're working on right now. Hit the like button if you relate to fighting locked ECUs at the bench. Help this video reach 10,000 likes, and drop your thoughts so we can hit 1,000 comments together. Subscribe to Baabji Motors for more practical diagnostic and programming knowledge that actually works in the real world. Also, remember to check the description for the exact tools and adapters I used. They are linked as affiliate products, so you can grab the same setup while supporting the channel at no extra cost to you. Thanks for watching till the end. Keep learning, keep improving your skills, and, as always, happy diagnosing.